Welcome to Weebs Top 10 Watch Club of Girlfriend. I'm Scott.
I'm Jonah.
Let's get this out of the way. Spoiler alert. Here we go. What'd you think of this episode? Episode 7.
You know, another good one. I think this anime can do no wrong so far.
So far, yeah. I would say it was exactly what I wanted after the last one.
Yeah.
The last one was good, but I was like, man, I hope we get to like some relationship development, some hijinks. And that's exactly what they gave me.
Oh, there were hijinks.
I guess there were. We met Saki's mom. She'll make a great mother-in-law.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She has exquisite taste.
She does. I thought so like the thumbnail or whatever you want to say of the episode on at least Verve shows Saki's mom. And at first I thought Saki got short hair. Her and her mom look a lot alike.
That would make sense.
Yeah. And then it was like, oh, it's her mom. Okay. Yep. I get it. Then her mom was like, so you banging?
Y'all fucking.
She's like, that would be ridiculous. And then she was like, oh, but you're kissing. And she's like, well. And he's like, does he have no sex drive? How could he resist such a beautiful woman?
Yeah, I mean, kind of creepy that you're just trying to get your daughter laid, I guess. But on the other side, I'm like, I appreciate it.
It's not creepy. She just wants her daughter to have a fulfilling sex life.
Right.
Yeah, so she bought her bunny costume so that she could go seduce Noya, which was relatively successful.
Yeah, he even copped a feel, and she was super happy about it.
She was. Oh man, that whole thing was really funny. Like he's like, I can't do it. Like, I need to keep my promises. You made me promise. So that she was like, why do you have to be so stupid? And he's like, do you like men who break their promises? Is that what you want me to do? And then she was like, she's like, that's not the only option. She's like, I want you to get really, really horny and then just hold back. And
I mean, in all fairness, that sounds worse. I'd rather break a promise.
Right. And then there was one other line that I really liked from the, oh yeah, she was like, what's wrong with you? If I had a hot bunny girl in front of me, I'd totally do her.
Nice.
I know, dude. Saki, she's the protector of the group as well. She's the protector of the champion and the sex fiend.
It's what you want in a champion, really.
It really is. Yeah, and then her bunny costume slips a little bit, so he ends up grabbing her boobs. And then she's very happy about it.
Yeah.
The whole next day, she's like,
yeah, I love that she was so bubbly. I
did too. And I loved when he did touch her and she pulled away, and then she like turns around with like the biggest smile on her face, and she's like, Noya's a pervert.
Yeah. Finally.
Yeah, and then she's like running away, like giddy, being like, Noya, you bunny girl liking pervert. And then Nagisa ends up finding the bunny costume in the laundry.
Yeah.
And that leads to a great conversation.
Yeah. Now, the real question is, which one did it better? Nagisa or Saki?
So, I personally, don't get me wrong, Nagisa is very sweet. Definitely wouldn't mind that whole situation either. So, again, like everything with this show, I'm not downing the other. The other one is very good. I'm very pro. But I would have to say in that situation, I prefer like bunny girls to like maids personally.
Right. Yeah.
But at the same time, I do love someone getting drinks for me and food for me. So.
Yeah. I think I would still go with Saki as well in this, but it's just that extra cherry that Nagisa did with the calling him master. I'd be like, chef's kiss.
Yeah, it was. And like I loved when they were having the conversation. Like I think she just brought out the costume or whatever, or maybe she just said, I can't remember off the top of my head if she brought out the costume or she just said, "Did you have fun with with Saki last night?" And then like they're going into it. He's like, "I promise you nothing indecent." And she's like, "Did you call her cute a lot?" And then he's like, "With lots of heart." And then she was like, "Do you like cosplay?" And then he's like, "I don't have enough experience with it, but it's possible."
I can. I also like he told her, he's like, we should do this like once a week.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then she accidentally calls him master when she's just getting him like seconds or something.
Yeah.
And then Saki and Nagisa are like, and then Saki's like, "I must be hearing things." And it goes back to eating happily. I was like, man, I wish I had Saki's mind.
Right.
She sees something that she doesn't want, she can just sleep and forget it. Or she's just like, oh well.
Gone.
And then the like third story of this episode was that rooftop conversation between Noya and G Cups. I cannot remember her name to save the life.
Good old Noya and Cups. The best. The best love dynamic.
What do you remember her name?
It's like milk something. Milton.
Malika. I can't remember.
Mulan.
But we're just gonna call her G Cups for now. If you remember her name, put it in the comments down below. So yeah, because she's waiting for him, and he's like, okay, it's time for us to have a serious conversation. And then he rejects her, but like in a I love my girlfriend's way, and it has lots of backbone. But he also is telling her how awesome she is. So that's not good for her. Then she ends up running away after she says her business.
Which I like that she got to say her business though.
Yeah, I do too. I like that she got to say her business, and I like the dynamic they're having because again, it just seems like an invader, which will be good.
Yeah.
I like though when she ran out and then she was on the stairwell or whatever. I think she was blushing or whatever. Like she was like, him. Saki was on the stairwell as well, but she didn't see her. She was like, "You busty bitch." And then the episode ends. I thought that was so good.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. I'm glad everyone had like their time to shine.
Oh, me too. Yeah, it's basically exactly what I wanted from an episode. It looks like we're gonna get a swimsuit episode in the next, like a beach episode in like the next episode or two. They're talking about like summer vacation and stuff.
Finally, it needed more fan service.
Honestly, though, I would have to say this show I think is more verbal fan service than anything.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, it definitely does have some fan service, but but also it doesn't feel as fan servicey because the fan service is like plot relevant.
Yeah, there's actual plot with fan service.
Yeah, like they don't want him to get seduced, so then they put on like bikinis to seduce him, and it's like, I mean, this is fan service, but it's like it's also the plot, like in an actual way.
It's needed fan service.
Yeah, so it doesn't feel like the same fan service when you're like just watching a show about like a cooking club and then there's just tits.
Always welcomed by like legit plot with my fan service.
Yeah, exactly. What was your favorite part of the episode?
I think the cosplay stuff that tickled my fancy. I liked that a lot.
Yeah, I liked the whole, like, it basically half the episode, if not like 2/3.
Yeah.
From Saki's mom to the end of Nagisa's stuff.
Yeah, that's even though it's like half of the episode, but yeah, that's it's probably my favorite. I just like how they both had their moment, and I was like, finally, I'm happy for them.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they do some. Maybe it's on a beach episode or like a festival episode where like they're gonna look at the the fireworks or something. So I might have to wait till like episode 12 for it. But I really hope they do some kind of like relationship development between all three at the same time, where they're like really starting to fall into it, and it's like maybe this could be cool.
Yeah,
because honestly, everyone's falling into their roles. Like Nagisa's like the homemaker, if you will, or whatever you want to say, like the caretaker of the group. She makes like everyone happy with food and stuff. Noya is just trying his best and being a very earnest boyfriend, trying to make sure everyone's happy. And then Saki, she's just the protector. She's gonna swat away anything that comes up. She's gonna protect everyone. So I was like, I like that they're all falling into their roles.
Right.
Got any other thoughts?
No, I do hope here in the episode, I think it's 8 or 9. I do hope they introduce the last one, because I don't want her to be introduced in like the last episode.
I have a feeling she is though.
Yeah, that's my only thing. I really hope they like pull the trigger on that one and like maybe pop her in here in episode 8 or 9. That way she at least gets some screen time.
Yeah, it's weird because I like the pacing of this show as a whole.
Yeah.
But it's like, because I know, or because I'm assuming that this is a 12 episode series, and like who knows if it'll go for like even get another season. There's like a part of me that's like, I love your pacing, but this pacing isn't falling awesome into 12 episodes.
Right. That's
you know what I mean? So like
if it's not 12, then I think keep it how you're keeping it, let it ride. But if it is 12, like, okay, you might need to, pick it up.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, if this is the manga, beautiful, beautiful pacing. Or if this is a 24 episode series, beautiful, beautiful pacing. But we'll see. Or, I mean, I guess even if confirmed multiple seasons, I would be fine with the pacing. It's just like, I feel with most seasonal anime is like, this is my one shot to watch this. Otherwise, I have to read the manga. So I'm trying to milk it for the most it's got. Mm-hmm. But we shall see. All right. Well, leave your comments down below. What do you think? You enjoying the pacing? When you think they're gonna include the girl? What did you think of this episode? All the questions, leave it down below. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, see you next time.